Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella Tonali gets compared to some real legends of the game. The style of play, even his appearance. Yes, he'll be the one expected to take up a deeper role and playmate from back there. But I see him as having a lot more than that in his game. His positioning is key. He reads the game particularly well. He's headed for stardom.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Nesta. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Now Tonali. Messi. Xavi Alonso. And here's Cruyff.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got full. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Neymar. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity. Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff is herring after that one. Tonali. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sane puts his foot on the gas. Son Heung-min. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Still goalless. That has been cut short. Cruyff might just make this. Now it's Neymar.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Van Bouten getting this one clear. Thuram. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Decent hit! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer cuts it out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Roberto Carlos.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Sané. Oh, the shot could be on here. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Hullet. Cafu in towards the back stick. Cleared away. No, again there's no way through. And it's Roberto Carlos. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Hit the post, and another try, has another go, it's in, a quite incredible spell, they are flying, that's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 18.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Roberto Carlos. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Messi. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. Cafu gets it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence the change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
And an exciting one too.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
If you have a ticket.
And we're off again. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a shade optimistic. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's played him through. Great hit! It's in! The second half sparks straight into life.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Colo get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
It's out for a goal kick. And it's Messi. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Vieira. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the shot! Cafu. He's there to get rid. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's gone loose. Just too much on that. Gilberto Silva. Manchester United are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Sané. Oh, good. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is...
They've played it short.
20, Suarez.
Pullet did well to stay calm there. That's going to go a long way.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pullet has found the net here, of course. Always onto this. And he cuts out the supply. Szoboszlai.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Played into space out wide. Cruyff. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That's a fabulous ball. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Colo are back in business. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Nicely intercepted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Luis Suarez distributed tidily. Neymar proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, it's played into the area.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That has not gone well. That is a great pick out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Bullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.